Welcome. Am I ready? I'm gonna say I'm ready. Yeah, I'm about ready. I'm gonna be in, this isn't product placement. I'm gonna be in squares for a little while. I literally just got back from college, work, whatever. Alright, music's gone. Hello. Let's make sure everything's working fine. I think it should be. I should have done this enough times by now. But I probably haven't. Let's find out, shall we? Almost forget the name of my YouTube channel. That was embarrassing. Not gonna lie. And now I've dropped a square on the floor. God, everything's going wrong in the first few minutes of stream. The stream isn't going to be very long. I thought I was going to have more time than I do. Thought I was going to have much more time, which would have been nice. It would have been great. You'll definitely have to excuse how I look for a little while as well. Let's start up a new game. We've actually done this once before, technically. Sorry, I need to find the remote. Can't have you guys listening to the game. At least not from my TV anyway. Great, I can hear it. And the stream actually runs kind of smoothly now. Right, starting off from the Great Plateau. So we're not going to rush the game. But I do have a goal.
Open your eyes.
Today I really want to be able to
Wake up, Link.
finish. Let me start the camera a little bit. I want to be able to finish the first little section. So I want to finish Great Plateau. That is the goal for today. And if we can't do that, then it doesn't matter because we're going to do a lot more streams in the future. For a little while, the streams are going to be pretty inconsistent. There we go. As much as I can, I would like to get a stream out every week. Sometimes that doesn't line up. It barely lined up this week, but I needed to do it because it's Breath of the Wild's anniversary. Almost dropped my controller already. So, a little bit of backstory. I haven't played Breath of the Wild again, as in like a proper full playthrough without just going for clips, in a very long time. Apart from last time I tried to stream it. Hi, can't stay by. Well, thanks for stopping by, Clifford.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
I still need to start out the microphone. The microphone's down here. Oh, all the way down there, which is why I might sound kind of distant. But I'm going to sort that out at some point. I need to get some sort of stand to stand up so I can, you know, actually have it be there. Which will make things a lot easier for the stream. I keep looking at the stream to make sure everything's alright, and then I keep forgetting that I'm actually playing the game. What a pro! We're just going to do a completely normal run. We're not going to go... We're not going to try and go too fast. We're not going to do anything else, really. We're literally just going to go straight to the end of the game, do some shrines. We're going to try and finish this game before Breath of the Wild 2. So I'm not putting any, you know, big things out there. That's basically saying I want to finish it by the end of the year, which we should. I would hope we would, anyway.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Trying to discreetly eat crisps or chips, whatever you call them, is insanely difficult. I first learned this back in school, and now it's becoming even more apparent. The video is coming out later, 6 o'clock, so what, 4.5 hours?
Link, you are the light.
I'm surprised I've managed to actually get the video out.
That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Still got to start out the thumbnail, but that can be done in due time. God, I love the opening to this game. They've got to have another moment like that in Breath of the Wild 2. I think that's the first thing that everyone thinks of when they think of this game. It's just this. I also think it's really cool how they instantly tell you, basically, that's Temple of Time. If you know the old games, you'll know that's Temple of Time. Yeah, no, this is just a completely normal playthrough. We're not going to go for anything like... I'm not another kind of streamer. I'm not Croton or anything. I'm not, Point Crow, Small Ant, whatever. I'm here to have fun and eventually finish the game again. I want to try and do this game, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess simultaneously so that people don't get bored of one and I don't get bored of one. Yeah. Taking his apple. Ah! I beg your pardon. I do believe that was my baked apple. Forgive me, I couldn't resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It's a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story, until later. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man to like you to a place like this? I better say where are we, really, shouldn't I? Also, I know this is not a good time to be streaming. A lot of people are working right now. Like, if they're from the UK, they're probably working. If they're from the US... they're most definitely... oh, wait a minute. If they're in the US, they're probably working or at school or something. But I hope most people will come back for the VOD of this, because this isn't going to be a long stream anyway. In the future, I would like to maybe do these streams a bit later on, because the reason why I did it so early today is because I have stuff to do, and I have a video coming out. And I don't want my stream to get in the way of a video, even though last week that didn't happen at all, and I ended up streaming it billions of times. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule.
Ooh.
That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Bye, old man. I'm sure we won't be seeing you again. I'm sure you won't become like a big part of the story. God, I love the way that this game sets up its world. You look out and everything there you can explore. There isn't any part of the game that's like closed. Like, at some point in this playthrough, we're going to be up on that mountain. Death Mountain, right there. Up there. At certain points, we might be over there. We might go there a lot. Who knows? Point is, this game's exploration is insane, and I'm going to go into that a lot more in today's video, so I'm going to shut up so that does the talking instead. It's been a long time since I played this game not on Master Mode. Like I was saying earlier, we did actually play this on stream back when I was on Twitch. But we played Master Mode and we got to maybe the first dungeon. We got to Varuta. No, we were about to get to Valmeadow, I think.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Sorry guys, I gotta keep track of what time it is and stuff. That's some stuff to do. I'm really sad about it as well, because I really would just like to stream loads. To be honest, I might get a stream out tomorrow. No one knows that yet, because there's probably only 1 or 2 people that are actually listening to me. But I might get a stream out tomorrow. I think my cat just tried to reach in. Like, her paw went underneath the door. Marble? Oh, you do want to come in. If you're new to the stream, my cats are a constant issue. Go on then. Go. And then all she'll do is lie on my bed. I sorted out the camera. We've got a good camera now. It's a good camera. Takes way too long to set up though. Worth it. But it is very long. I still don't fully understand all the options it gives you. So like, oops. I need to still like venture through options and stuff. And get the best if I can. Everything seems to be working alright. FPS seems to be a little down, but I think it always is. Yeah, no, I might do a Breath of the Wild stream tomorrow, and then after that I'll be back to Wind Waker streams again. At least until around E3 time, anyway. Oh, you didn't drop your sword. Okay, we'll just destroy this instead. We might try and fight like the Lionel at the top of whatever that mountain was called. Is it? I won't be able to see it. I don't know why I just checked. Whatever that mountain is called that you have to go to for the quest for Varuta. We might fight the Lionel up there. Because I think by that point we'll have more than enough hearts. And probably a pretty good inventory. I want to make some steaks as well. I'm not sure what yet. And this stream's so short that I don't think it would mean anything. Like, I want to do something like every time someone subscribes, you know, I have to reset the game. But it isn't, I can't reset the game, I have to do something else, but I don't know what. What I used to do on Twitch is I used to kill myself if somebody followed, or donated, or subscribed, but I mean, no one ever subscribed on Twitch because I didn't have anywhere near enough followers for that. Place the Sheikah Slate in the pedestal. Hey Oblivion Link, how are you? It's always nice seeing people in streams that I I don't notice, because I know a lot of people come back to the streams quite often. I'm pretty sure I've seen you before in a stream. I think I must have done. But it's always nice seeing the new people. Doing great. I'm good. I'm extremely busy at the minute. I'll be honest, video making isn't helping that. But video making is much more fun than all the other work I'm doing. So, I'm good enough. It's a cool cutscene, even if it is pre-rendered. Sometimes I actually forget this cutscene exists. I don't know how. It's like one of the coolest. Seeing that for the first time was crazy the first time. Damn. I'm going to play for another hour from now. Like I said, I don't have much time, unfortunately. Tomorrow, though, another stream, hopefully. I don't have anything to do on Friday. So, probably do one tomorrow night when everyone's come back from work. And all that jazz. I also remember thinking, back when you first unlocked the Great Plateau for the very first time, like, on the first playthrough, I always remember thinking, damn, this is such a small area. This map is massive. And I wasn't wrong. The map in this game is giant. And I can only assume Breath of the Wild 2's map is going to be bigger, or maps are going to be bigger.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
Let's just hope it's just as detailed, though.
The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
I only just remembered, back when I first started up these streams, I did like a 6 hour, I did a few 6 hour Breath of the Wild streams. And we never even got to Valmeadow, which is the first Divine Beast for me, normally. That or Varuta. We never got there. And that was literally just because I was exploring so much rather than actually, you know, going around playing the game. This time I vow not to do that. Well, no, I will explore just as much, but I vow not to... God. I just had flashbacks. I used to try a permadeath master mode run. And I died... I died jumping off there just one time. Hopefully we get some Zelda news this month. A lot of people are hoping for an announcement tomorrow. I'm not on the same wavelength as most of those people, but it would be really cool. It's a very... I've got a smidgeling of hope for it. A very small amount, but it is still some amount of hope. My cat's just staring at me from the bed. I would tilt the camera, but it's too elaborate of a setup to tilt the camera. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you don't mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? Yeah, pinch of hope. I never expect anything anymore. The only thing I'm expecting at this point is Breath of the Wild E3. So if anything comes before that, then I'm going to be happy. Same thing with like the Mario movie. Odd thing to bring up, I know. But a lot of people think that Mario's... a lot of people think March 10th is Mario, if you put it all together. So I've seen a lot of people really hoping for a Mario movie trailer, because it's going to unironically be laughably bad. Just very funny to see it. Well now, what a voice you say. And did you happen to recognise this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that's unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. Do you see Calamity Ganon for the first time as well? That really terrified me. Because you're like, how am I going to fight this? It's a giant pig. How am I going to fight a giant pig head? So, what am I going to do? Jack Black as Bowser. Chris Pratt as Mario. And who was the other one? Charlie Day as Luigi. Dude, that film is going to be laughably... Just... Maybe it won't even be bad. It will be so bad that it's funny. It'll get to that point. I'm almost certain of it. That is that is Age of Calamity. Nice. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the Kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. I swear, I'm better at reading scripts than this. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path, so many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. He's smaller than Chris Pratt. Who was it? Oh, it was Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong as well. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? Yes. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try and jump off, well, no death could be more certain, or more foolish. Ooh. Sorry if it looks like I'm actually just staring at you when I'm looking at the game now, by the way. Different camera means also a different camera angle. You guys are more used to being over there. Just all the way over there. But now, you're like in front of me. You're like right in front of the screen. The screen, if I'm to move, the screen, like the middle of the screen is here for me. So don't think I'm peering into your soul. I'm just trying to play the game, I promise. Just a quick check of stuff. Seth Tweedy is... oh my god. Of course, if you had the paraglider like mine, this would be quite another story. I heard a lot of people really want a Donkey Kong spin-off movie, or maybe it was leaked. I can't remember. Leaked. It would be funny. Oh, certainly. Why not? But there is no such thing as a free item in this world, you know. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? I must admit, when first playing this game, I got very excited. Because obviously we hadn't actually seen a shrine properly at this point. And I was like, dude, what if you find stuff just like randomly in a cave and stuff? Oh, that'd be so cool. Didn't end up happening. Shrines are a good alternative though. Very good alternative. And it seems like they might be going for that in Breath of the Wild 2. And the Elden Ring developers ended up going with it. So heck, I finally got my fix. It took a few years, but I got there. I just realised we could put on the Traveler's Sword. Can you collab with another Zelda podcast? Hold on. I mean, yeah, probably could. I'll follow them on Twitter now and see what we can do. When it comes to collabs, I'm very open. With Zelda. Yeah. Zelda because of I mean, I really like his videos, but that's the issue. Is he's pretty hard to get in touch with. The Zelda tubing community actually has like a dedicated. Did I accidentally just do that while checking my Discord? They actually have a dedicated Discord where we all talk together and make sure like the community is more of a community. I think it works pretty well. Yeah, I just followed them a second ago on Twitter. I'm guessing you would replying to Oblivion link there. But yeah. If I'll see what I can do. And then I'll give you an update as soon as possible, I guess. I can probably quickly see, is there maybe a chance they're in the Discord? No, I don't think they're in the Discord. That'll be something else to get on. No. Okay, let's go back. Sorry if I was missing any messages. No Majora's Mask, no. I'm really sorry to say this, but Majora's Mask is probably, out of all the 3 Zelda games, it's probably going to be the last one on the list we go through. At the minute we're, like halfway through Twilight Princess, we are getting to halfway through Wind Waker after just a couple streams. We'll get all the expansion stuff, because why not? Oh, Master, That's my bad. Sorry, man. Yeah, no Master Mode. This is gonna sound like I'm repeating myself for some people, but I actually, when I was streaming on Twitch a few months ago, I did a Master Mode playthrough. So I thought it would make more sense if I did a normal playthrough on YouTube, especially because it's 5th anniversary. I can do Master Mode another day though. There's a chance we get 2 Breath of the Wild playthroughs done by the time Breath of the Wild 2 releases. So I'll see what I can do. Because I mean, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess should be done fairly soon in terms of what we're doing on stream. There are some other things that I want to do on stream, of course, like as an example, the Mario Kart DLC that comes out, or the first batch of it comes out when? 15th? I think. So we'll definitely be streaming that. I'll be streaming a lot of the Nintendo games that come out. Elden Ring was the only game that I felt like I wanted to stream that wasn't a Nintendo game, because it was a lot like Zelda in a few ways. Should you play Oracle of Ages or Seasons first? I would say play Ages. Play Ages. Definitely play Ages. To you sets foot in this shrine, I'm not going to say that. Oh Manu. Oh Manu. Oh yeah, no, I'd say Ages. It's probably my favourite of the two. Fair enough, it's just harder for the sake of it to some degree. Makes the beginning of the game avoid the mobs because you don't... Yes, it really does. Yeah, I stopped halfway through my sentence. There was about 12 hours of Twitch footage of me playing Master Mode. And probably the first 3 hours was me dying to stupid stuff. And me just getting owned. Completed Twilight Princess before? Yes, many times. I say many times, probably like 2 or 3 times. But that does increase incrementally the more that the years go on. Like last year I finished it twice. The year before that, 1 time. This year, also twice. About to be 3 times when I finish it on stream. I say this year, I mean that includes like the end of 2021. Just beat Skyward Sword HD and need a new game. Yeah, definitely Oracle of Ages. It's probably the one I would say is the better of the two. You can go back to Oracle of Seasons after and then obviously pick your favourite. Because they're actually quite different. A lot of people say they're virtually the same game, but I disagree pretty heavily. You know what? I was going to try and kill him with the metal block, but let's save the embarrassment, shall we? I still like Master Mode for sure, by the way. But it definitely does make it harder, just for the sake of being harder. And I think the DLC itself, especially the Trial of the Master Sword, was hard enough anyway. That was by far the biggest issue I had in this game ever. Trial of the Sword killed me so many times. So many times. Enjoyable, but damn. Moosh. Ah, yes, Moosh. I really like the animal companions in that game, actually, or the Oracle games. I really like those. I always liked Ricky, though. Ricky's my dude. I love him. What time is it? Time goes so quick when you're streaming, I swear. Sorry, I got to a certain point and decided to skip the dialogue. May the goddess smile upon you. Thank you, O Manu. Ow. Ooh. My pronunciation of some things in this game is going to be horrendous. Namely the shrines. Everything else I think is fine, but the shrines I can't. Finished Trial of the Sword, got all the shrines in my Master Mode playthrough, but couldn't manage the trial and couldn't be asked to grind it out on grind it out Dark Souls style. Yeah. I'll reply to that properly in a sec. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. Paraglider, please? Paraglider, please? I encourage you to slow down for a moment, my courageous friend. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of the shrine it's all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. Paraglider, please? I have yet to finish speaking. Okay, sorry. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved the kingdom time and time again, but their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it's said. It's interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines and I'll give you my paraglider. That wasn't a deal. Oh? Well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Dude, screw this guy. Since I'm feeling generous, I'll also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Fine. I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. The Trial of the Sword, I think on normal mode, is just about like doable. I have fun with it. Even if I do screw it up a couple of times, I want to do all of the DLC in this on these streams. But I feel like the longest stream is going to be when we're trying to go for the Trial of the Sword. At least the last one anyway. I remember I finished... Oh, the exhilaration of Trial of the Sword. I finished the Trial of the Sword, the final one, the final trial, with like a quarter of a heart. It's crazy. You can one-shot the gold liner with ancient arrows, true. I haven't played Wind Waker, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, Minish Cap, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, Four Swords Adventures, and Triforce Heroes. Damn. Triforce Heroes I wouldn't worry about. Any of the Four Swords or Triforce Heroes, don't worry about too much. But not because they're bad games, because they're really not. Even Triforce Heroes has a few redeeming qualities in my opinion. Not that many. I mean, it's mostly just a multiplayer. It's fun to play with friends. But definitely get on Wind Waker, the Oracle games, Minish Cap, and Phantom Hourglass. And Spirit Tracks, actually. Basically all of the mainline games. All of the games that you put there, apart from the Four Swords and Triforce Heroes. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Phantom Hourglass is understated as hell. A great Zelda game. Yeah. Definitely. I think I had so many frustrations with the Temple of the Ocean King that I didn't bin it off because I ended up finishing it, but in my mind I'd just gone, I'm not having fun by like the middle of the game, but then I took a break and I ended up enjoying it a whole lot more again. Minish Cap is the best 2D Zelda for me, it kicks ass. Well, you can check my ranking video for my full thoughts, but I would say I agree, I think. Yeah, I agree. It's that or Link Between Worlds, and I go back and forth on each of them. Quite often, actually. I don't actually need to mark them. I don't know why I'm doing this. We're getting the proper experience, guys. We're playing through the game like it's our first time again. I really like how spaced out these shrines were. What do you think of A Link Between Worlds? It was a Zelda game that really got me into the franchise. I think it was the first 2D one that really got me into the franchise. Before that, Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess were the two that had done that. So I think having a game that was fairly new at the time, if I remember right, and being able to just play it for the first time with everyone else was always very fun. Though, even when that game released, I was pretty young compared to now. I know it was only like, what, almost 10 years ago that it released, but hey, 10 years is a long time. I was soon enough to believe that I was done after the first 3 dungeons. The only reason why I didn't think about that back when I first played it is genuinely just because I'd seen some rankings on Zelda games at that point already. I just wasn't so into the 2D side of it. If you guys ever want a funny video, by the way, there's a couple of them. And obviously, if you don't mind swearing and stuff, I know this is a mostly family-friendly channel, so I'm not going to recommend something without giving a little warning on language. But if you search up Drunk Peanut Butter Gamer, he explained Majora's Mask story and Link's Awakening story, arguably two of the hardest stories to understand, while drunk, and it was just the funniest thing in the world. Oh, I screwed that up royally. Oh my god, I screwed that up royally. I remember trying to do this in Master Mode and it really screwed me up. Love the Dark Link fight and Grim Split. Yeah, I remember seeing all of those theories. Wasn't Zeltic one of the biggest ones to bring that theory alive? I do like that theory a lot. Definitely one of my favourite theories. Which is funny because I'm not much of a theory guy. I want to do more theories, but my mind isn't. It's not my forte. I want it to be eventually, though. I really do. I want to be able to do everything. You know, like these little streams, speculation, theories, lore. I want to bring back that one series I did a while back called Inside the Timeline, just so I can bring back like the lore side of the channel as well. But I don't want to retread all like the stuff that like people like Zelda lore have done. I thought I was going to lose some health from that, not going to lie. There's a Guardian around here. I remember being absolutely terrified of this Guardian. I was shaking the first time I saw him. Oh, still got it. I haven't even properly played this game in months. I'm not gonna lie, I was really doubting I'd be able to do that. Boko's shield is badly damaged. Do we get another shield? No. Theory about the second Master Sword is a great one. From Wind Waker. That's the one with the time jump and then the time trap. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. I can't remember it much. I definitely, I've said this before, but I've definitely started watching less Zelda content since I've become a Zelda YouTuber. Which is, I mean, technically it's a good thing because it means I won't burn out on it, but I also really want to at some point because there are such great content creators in the community. And I talk to a lot of them too. It's just that I don't normally have the time to quickly watch a video anymore because I'll be working on one of my videos instead. Kind of sad, but I definitely want to go back into watching more content. I feel like a lot of the content creators have slowed down. As in, there's been less videos, apart from maybe like Hyrule Gamer. Zeltic's still doing one every couple weeks, probably. Could be wrong. And Commonwealth Realm as well. I like the mechanics theory, like in game mechanics rather than plot. Some of those plot theories are a bit outlandish for what we know. Makes sense. We know non-god to made Master Sword equivalents. Yeah, the mechanics theories are always kind of cool. Any kind of theory I'm down with, but I'm just not great at making them. I don't mind talking about mini theories that other people might have, but yeah. I also killed myself here in Master Mode. Traveler's Claymore. Crap. Okay. This is definitely not the way they want you to do this, but... Ow! I'm surprised I lost 0 health to that. I got so much knockback. Jeez. Oh my god! Link is taking far too many falls. Don't worry, dude, you're gonna be okay. I really like in this shrine how they like give you a little like example of what you're supposed to do. It's like, look guys, you can bounce. You can like go from one to the other, even without a glider. Do it. Do it. So it's very satisfying. So better that the phase jump will be usable to jump through the new platform. Tell this with the cobbling arch to get on top of it. It's my only theory. I'm sticking to it. Honestly, I need to go back through some of the items in the Breath of the Wild trailer. The Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. I always call it the Breath of the Wild trailer. And I end up confusing myself in the editing process. I'm like, what? But you're talking about Breath of the Wild 2. What do you mean? Oh, I can't wait to be playing a new Zelda game. Like a brand new one. 2017 had Breath of the Wild, which was the last new Zelda. And what, 2018 Horror Warriors, not exactly a Zelda. Link's Awakening was technically new for me. But that was also exactly, like, the main reason why I made the channel, apart from Wind Waker, was because of Link's Awakening. That was coming out. And I wanted to get hyped up for it. In fact, I remember, on the day of making my first video, I was watching Zeltic's video on the first, like, what, 10 minutes of gameplay at PAX for Link's Awakening, which is a throwback, because that was almost 2 whole years ago now. Time goes quick. Hi, I want your sword. I don't actually want to kill. Oh, sorry, dude. I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry. I want your shield and I want your sword, so it works out. Having a new Zelda game, like knowing that it's on the way pretty soon, at least in the next year now, it's just, oh, it's so exciting, man. I've talked about this one for a while, but the videos when Breath of the Wild 2 ends up coming out are going to be so fun. Because, oh my god, just hit me. It's been so long since Breath of the Wild 1 came out now. There's so many different tubers are part of the community. Which means there's going to be a lot of people watching new people as well. It's always just fun. A lot more collaborations again as well, because I feel like the community as a whole, the Zelda community, like the content creators, haven't been collabing as much recently. In like the last, what, probably last year maybe. Which is why I try and make a small impact on doing more collabs. I always try and do more collabs. Sometimes it's hard to get them to line up with other people's time. Time is important. Very important. I'm going to try and sort this microphone for next stream. Or maybe not next stream, actually, that's tomorrow. But maybe the stream after that. It's been almost 9 months since we got anything, to be fair. That's true. 9 months ago is too quick. Far too quick. Far too quick. Feels like yesterday I did that reaction video. Ah! I was looking down at the chat. Have I still got the woodcutter's axe? Yes. Good. I'm gonna need that, even if there is actually another one here, right? Ah, I should have probably been making the stuff that I need for to get the warm double. But maybe I'll just use a torch or something else. I'm not sure. We'll get what's nearest, I guess. We spent the whole time thinking we were about to get new info, so why put the effort into collab now when you're about to get new info after we do it? And we never did. Yeah. It feels like that keeps happening. Everyone's like, this is the one. We're gonna get new stuff. It's September last year. We're gonna get new stuff, no doubt. No doubt. And then we didn't. And then we go again. The Game Award. This has to be the one. This is the one. This is the one. It's not the one. And then we get to what? What was after that? Oh yeah, of course. The February Direct. I feel like there were a lot more people reserved about February. Maybe that was just because I was. I don't know. I think E3 is a guarantee, but I'm definitely hoping for something tomorrow. Tomorrow is the next time that makes any sort of sense, and pretty much the only time before E3. Was that? Wait, 1 minute. Did I? Yeah, I did get rid of the red thing. I had that one thing coming months to the next year. Yeah, we're only minutes until next year. It was Beltrin, wasn't it? Damn. Beltrin really, really baited us. You think you're getting Zelda news this year? No, no, no. Wait another year, buddy. I can't remember if you can hurt these or not. Yeah, you can. Yeah, run away. I'm thinking if there's something tomorrow, it will be announced some point tonight. That's very true, actually. That could be announced in like 7 minutes. Normally, for the UK, I don't know where you're from. They end up usually announcing things like directs and stuff at like 2 or 3 PM in the UK, which would mean the first window is already gone, but the second window is in 7 minutes time. Imagine I'd live react to that. That'd be great. That'd be content. Yeah, no, yeah. So for both of us, it would normally be at 3 PM for us. Which, can I just say, it's a very good time to get announcements, because we usually also get the thing at 6. Have you on while working? It's so cool that someone has my stream open while working. I hope you're having a good day at work. I'm British as well. Dude, where are all these Brits coming from? I thought half my viewer base was American. I mean, obviously no disrespect to the Americans, I like the Americans, but dude, I look at my sorry, working. I look at my statistics and I'm like, it's like 50% US and 30% UK. Then again, in the US it is like 10 AM right now. So I really don't I don't think there'll be many US watchers unless they're either not working or they have nothing else better to do. In which case, I'm almost expecting someone from the US to put something in the chat right now. The materials in this game are also so cool. Now this, I really like this idea. You know, you chop down a tree and then boom, pam. But dude, they used it like this one time, and then I don't think I actually tried it again in the entire game. It would have been nice to have this more often, because I love heights in games. I don't know why. Give me apples. Oh, you didn't go. Oh. Oh. Really? Goblin. Oh, you're so dead. Rebecca, I'm so sorry. Oh, I wanted to fling him off the edge. That's it. Oh. Oh. Alright, bomb time. Some arrows in here, right? Yeah, more fire arrows. Is that 2 sets that we've got? Oh no, we've got some bomb arrows and then fire arrows. Okay, cool. It's a good amount of arrows to start off with. I always forget what's where, even when like I'm starting up the game for the first time in like a couple months. I never know where to go for like those smaller items. I also really like how this mountain introduces you to climbing. I didn't talk about climbing in the video that's coming out today, and I really regret it because it's easily one of my favourite mechanics. And it would have been another massive point to add on to the exploration, which was already a long part of the video, which you guys will see later. I'm in the US. I knew it. I knew someone was going to say it. I do really like the diversity and the amount of people from like different countries that watch like all the Zelda videos. Like I think 10% of my audience is like Australian or something. Is it Australian? I honestly can't remember. I think it might be Australian. Yeah, the Breath of the Wild 5th anniversary is tomorrow. It is crazy, it's been 5 whole years. Like I said, like I said earlier, 10 years is a very long time. 5 years, also a long time. Damn it! Oops. Yeah, big oops. Huge oops. Oh, I'm sad. It's fine, the climb's fun. It's a relaxing climb. I've got like another 20-something minutes of stream time in me, and then we gotta go. I gotta go. I think they'll put a token tweet actual info for it to be ignored completely by anything official intent. I honestly don't know. I think at most we're gonna get a tweet tomorrow. Because I think they didn't completely miss out the 35th anniversary, but I feel like because I want to do something for Breath of the Wild. I mean, they do stuff for... Didn't they do stuff for Fire Emblem? They did a happy birthday for Fire Emblem characters, I remember that much. Which is fair enough, I mean, I like Fire Emblem. And I kind of like some of their characters, but it would be nice to see something for Zelda. Even if it is just a tweet, it doesn't have to be like a trailer or something. I mean, heck, what? We got like 3 months to wait for a trailer, for sure. That isn't too long. I can wait. It'll be awesome if tomorrow, because it's the anniversary of Breath of the Wild 2 just came out. You know, one of my first guesses for when the game would release was March 3rd last year. Oh, I was so wrong. It was actually, if you guys were in the Discord, it was actually Brandoge in the Discord. We were talking, and he was like, "Oh, so when do you think Breath of the Wild is going to come out?" This is like months after I'd done my first video, and I was like, well, you know, for the anniversary of Breath of the Wild, for the 3rd anniversary, I think they'll release Breath of the Wild 2. And then they didn't, and then I said November, and then they didn't, and then I said March this year. I was wrong. I was wrong, and then This time I'm going to go with November. I don't care about the Pokemon stuff. I'm going to talk about the delays soon. I'm going to talk about the delays in a video at the weekend, not today. Trying to predict Nintendo's a fool's game. True. Hey, Final Players. How are you? Let's put my phone on charge, otherwise the chat is going to die. Stasis is such a cool little tool. I was thinking it's probably the biggest one in terms of what it did for the combat and stuff. Because there are some insane trick shots in this game, and most of them stem from Stasis or Cryonis. It's either one of those. That Pokemon announcement means sort of, if anything, I think it indicates an early release. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking too. I think, if anything, Pokemon November, Breath of the Wild October. Though I will say, and I said this on Twitter, the optimist in me says that we could see Breath of the Wild earliest August, which is very early and a random time to release the game, which is why I'm not going to stick by that at all. I think maybe... I think they could release Pokemon and Breath of the Wild 2 in the same month, for sure. Tired, woke up, signed onto my Dash, and all I've been getting are lowball orders. Really wish they would send better orders. Damn. So guys, you got something to check on? I mean, it'd be nice to dream about a Breath of the Wild 2 release in August or September, wouldn't it? I will say, if the game doesn't release by the end of the year, though, and it actually is delayed, it must be March next year. And if it isn't, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be so sad. It always goes Mario, Pokemon, Kirby, Zelda. Kirby. Kirby. I'm pretty excited for Kirby too. I haven't talked about it on the channel much at all. But it's one of the, there's like almost a Nintendo game a month this year that I'm excited for. I think the only outlier was last month, which I could be wrong about. Did any big Nintendo games come out last month? For some reason, I just remember Horizon came out and Elden Ring came out. That's all I remember. February was a weird month. If we get a trailer, 20th to 25th June, then August will be 2 months after. Probably too quick, but 3 months is very plausible. Yeah. That's the only reason why I'm thinking August. A lot of people have been saying, oh, it could release in July. But I think they want to do a longer marketing campaign than that. Thing is, August is my birth month, so it'd be really nice to get that. New Kirby looks different, yeah, it really does. Which is why I'm pretty excited for it. Star Allies was pretty fun in its own right, but I definitely wanted something new from Kirby. Sorry about that. Because I mostly enjoy Kirby... I mean, I enjoy Kirby a lot, even before. But the last time I really enjoyed Kirby was like Kirby's Adventure on the Wii. Or whatever it was called, because I know they had a lot of different names. What do we want? We want to get some meat, really, don't we? I guess. We could just use a torch. Can we... Okay, we're going to try something out. I can't remember if this is a thing we can do or not. So we're going to hope there's a torch somewhere up here, because I can't remember. You're an August baby too. Yay. August buddies. Okay, that doesn't work. That does though. Could waste all of our fire arrows. Or, you know what, heck. Let's quickly, yeah, let's sort it out. Let's see if we can maybe find a torch somewhere. We'll just keep running. Holy. Quick, check everything quick. Oh goodness. Okay, stay next to a campfire for a sec. We'll cool off. Pokemon Legends Arceus. That was, what's it called? That was, very end of January, wasn't it? Technically February, though. I'll give you that. Arceus was really good. I mean, the next gen looks even better. But Arceus was fun. Like, much more fun than I usually have in a Pokemon game nowadays. Okay, so that doesn't change our meter at all. Yeah, we're just gonna YOLO this. Screw it, we have enough food. We'll just, we'll keep going. Quicker, otherwise we're gonna get hit by an arrow and it's gonna really mess us up. Right, we've got to get up there. Am I right in saying we've got to get up there, or is it another thing that's gonna make me really sad when we see it? That's the thing last year that... Oh, 1 minute. I need to get up here first. It's not up here, is it? Is it? There it is. Ah, there it is. Okay, wait. Dude, I could have used some of these spicy peppers and just, you know, make this much easier. Never mind. That's the thing. Last year they said 2022. If they were planning on it coming out in November at that point, would they given us that 2022 in the actual trailer? Yeah, I think they know what they're doing for sure, because I feel like they wouldn't make the same mistake twice in, like, saying the game's released so early. Plus, it's been an entire turnover time for a brand new Zelda game, which is insane for a sequel. Majora's Mask, don't get me wrong, it was very rushed out in the end. Even though it ended up being a fantastic game, but they did it in 2 years. 2 years? Maybe 3. No, it was 2 years. Which is insane how fast they did that. So heck, I mean, if Breath of the Wild 2 ends up being half as good as Majora's Mask was to Ocarina of Time, then, oh, we're in for a treat. I enjoy gazing out at the world from here. Breathtaking view.
Ooh.
It's maybe the best place to get a full view of the entire plateau. Did you know about the scope on your sheet? Yes. Give me the warm duvet. Please. I'm freezing. I got it. What? Oh, thank you. I'm freezing out here, man. Yay. It's quite fetching. What's your guys' favourite set in Breath of the Wild? My internet just crashed, betting it was the city cutting down trees. No, dude, that was me cutting down trees. In Breath of the Wild, of course. Not in real life. Just so you guys know for the future, I'm not the greatest at cooking in this game, I'll be completely honest. But I give it a good go. So we'll be trying many different recipes. Climbing set is your favourite. Majora's Mask was 14 months. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Because it was November. It was like April to November or something like that. It's crazy. Was it April to October? I can't remember. Something like that. Climbing set is my favourite. It's my favourite set. This is very bog standard, but the soldier set probably. But also the Hylian set I really like. Purely because I love the hood. Huh? You're not a Hestu. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you're into Hestu, please return this to him. Thanks. Best recipe in this game is any gem and raw meat. I'm gonna believe you. In fact, yeah, I believe you. Gonna get some tea. Have fun getting some tea. Favorite single item is amber earrings. Yeah, that's fair enough. There are a lot of really good items, like clothing items in this game. I mean, obviously, it was the first Zelda game with, like, proper customization. Real nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Which one of you did that? Oh! Okay, no, which one of you actually... I think the... Never mind, it was you. Don't believe that. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you felt bad about lying. God, thank you. You saved me. A great deal. That was purely for my own satisfaction. Literally no other reason. This is a speedrun technique. I was about to ask, is there any like speedrunning techniques with exploding barrels? Because if so, that should be kind of cool. I've watched very few speedruns on this game, I'll be honest. Oh, Valmeda looks so cool. One of my favourite things about first playing this game, you look out and it's like, there's a giant flying thing over there. It could be a UFO, there could be aliens on it, I don't even know. I'd be wrong in saying that you can see Varudania from anywhere, wouldn't I? You should be able to see him right now, crawling around the mountain, which would be insane. Varuta. You could probably see Vanibaris if you looked over there. We don't have Grand Ship. Another common script. We also did plan for a UFO invasion. Oh yeah, I saw there's the concept art for a divine beast that was a UFO, isn't there? I really liked that concept art. There are a few divine beast concepts that just look so damn cool. A lot of them ended up being very similar in the end at the end game, obviously because it's the final product. But a lot of them did look very cool. Cronus time, and actually the final of our items, which has gone awkwardly quickly because I wasn't trying to do it quick, I was just kind of going. We might have a quick look around for some Koroks maybe. Yeah, that'd be nice. Can do that. Sheikah Slate Authenticator, Distilling Rune. If I had to pick between which was my favourite item out of all of these, I actually don't know. Clearly the photo. Give me the camera rune now. The camera was the best. It took me far too long to realise what I had to do with this the first time round. I thought, I wonder if you're supposed to get on top and then maybe create another block on top of this one and then jump over. And then I realised, oh, you just do that. Really not that difficult. Oh, you're ready to get destroyed, I'm sorry. Come on. There we go. Oh. Cat's being cute. There are definitely some shrine puzzles that I actually don't know the legitimate way to do yet. I don't know why, but that little seesaw thing just reminded me of some. So it'd be definitely cool to get to go back through the shrines again, like completely. Why do they have to put like one of the worst items at the end of this dungeon? I mean, I'll get rid of one of the Boko clubs. Just down to the fact that it actually has more damage output, but... As in, like, it's faster to hit, not that it actually does more damage. Otherwise, I'd be wrong. Go, 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 go. I'm going to skip all these cutscenes. I'm sure you might have noticed by now anyway. But yeah, I am. What time is it? Go for another 15 minutes. I said it was going to be 20. Earlier, way earlier. But I want to keep going. Plus... Hey, that takes me to 3:30, so... Nintendo hasn't said anything. Which means there's probably not going to be a Breath of the Wild 2 trailer tomorrow. Which is fine. We can wait till June. With this, you have now acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. Thanks. That means it's finally time. Link, it's finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, like and subscribe to the channel. Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines at the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. This, the first time round, anyone who'd played Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess or even like Skyward Sword knew where to go. Plus, it is also the only building in this entire map. So far, anyway. I think that's something that's so good about how serene Breath of the Wild is. Like, that building is completely destroyed over there. Like, one of the biggest buildings in the entirety of the Zelda series. But you can't save it. It's not like Twilight Princess where you go back in time and you save it. That's just kind of it now. Unless you rebuild it in the next game. But, I mean, for now, that is it. Which I thought was always one of the best things about the game. Its exploration. Which is another thing I didn't mention in the video. Dude, I love this game so much. Opal. Oh, what a perfect stop. There's a Korok down here, right? I'm not going to try too long to get this Korok because I remember it being a real pain. Okay, I can't remember how to do this, I'll be honest, but I might try it. Should we try it? Okay, if I die, then I die. It doesn't really matter, does it? Bang. It's like that, isn't it? So you go. Okay. Should we try it? Let's try it. I went with the wrong one. I went the wrong way, man. Breath of the Wild 2 has to do something to mix up the exploration, making it new in some way. We're trying it again. I think the sky exploration for me would be enough. I would really love the caves. If it really wants to compete with Elden Ring, which, I mean, in hindsight, you can't try and compete with Elden Ring purely because the game's finished, I guess, or is about to be finished. Which means you can't change everything based on another game. But bit too early. We're doing it again! We're doing it till we get it, because I can't remember how to do it. Yeah, no, sky exploration, doing something new with animals would be kind of nice, because as much as I love Breath of the Wild horses, they could do more. I'm going to say this is second to last attempt. If I screw this up, then one more. Can't remember how to do it. They could wash large chunks of the surface in Mars to create new barriers. That's true. Something like cave crawling and sea exploration would be nice. Yeah, sea exploration, that's like almost top of my list. Now that sky exploration is pretty much announced, that's pretty top of my list now. That or underground. I'd probably go underground then ocean exploration, but I also wouldn't expect them to do like the entire ocean down here, by the way. I'd only expect like, you know, these little lakes. I mean, that one you technically can. But like Lake Hylia as well. Skyward Sword Loft Wings with a new source of large poultry. That'd be cool. Even if you would have to kill a Loftwing to get it. You have to make sacrifices. Right, we're done with this. I'm sorry for putting you guys through that 4 times in a row. I do want to find out how to do it though. I'm finding out how to do this. Hold on. Oh! I remember. Do I? Right, okay, this actually lost the sensor, okay? Okay, I actually know how to do it. I think. We need a shield to do this, right? So, what we're gonna do... This could be seen as a bad idea. So let's go. Oh, I did it! Pog! I completely forgot to do that. That took far too long, but we did it. Okay, now what we need to do... What we're gonna do is maybe... Oh, I always forget to get this one without absolutely destroying myself. Maybe we don't need to Korok yet. Let's just let's mark it on the map. We'll come back another time. In fact, you know what? No, I can remember this Korok. This is like one of the only ones I actually remember. This is gonna be a slight issue. Oh wait, no, it's not. I'm very sorry. Technically, I don't even need to be going this way, but there is an enemy camp that I want to go and raid. So. Ha ha! Jeez, Louise. Alright, let's go. There's enemy camp. It's over here, isn't it? I've been baited. Where is it? Dude, wait. That mountain's off the side of this. Like, it's not even in the Great Blood side. That's insane. I didn't even know that was there. Ah, praise the red goblins. Goblins. Not the goblins, goblins. Oh. Give me the item. Bye. Early game, these like sledgehammers are always really cool. Even if the moveset is kind of easy, but who cares? Amber. Wow, I did the cancel, guys. I definitely would have taken down. Oh dear. Dude, I had to do so many things in the space of a second. Oh, I didn't realise that was that much of a drop. I was on the edge of my seat that entire time. I was like, what do I do? I realised I didn't have a shield on. I was like, oh, this is not going to go well, is it? Playing the game how it's meant to be played, he said. This'll be fun, he said. I didn't, This is all me. I'm such an idiot. I need to stop doing this. I said I was going to play the game properly, not not die a billion times because I'm stupid. Because I'm extremely stubborn is basically the only reason. Alright, we're going to go around the outside because there's some stuff around here anyway, isn't there? Plus it's a good lead up to December time. Pretend you didn't see that. Oh, they all look so happy. Oh, I'm about to ruin their day. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bokoblins. Hey guys. What a selfish Bokoblin. He just took the only sword for himself, or the only like weapon for himself. So I knocked both of them off the side, which means I can't get their horns. You have to be kidding me. It's fine, I just want the steak. Just here for the steak. 'Technically I could stream for another 15 minutes, which would just take us to when we get the glider. So maybe... Could maybe just drop from here, but you don't lose too much health, so we'll just go down slowly. Hylian rooms replenished. Thank you. Need them. Wait. But it says a lot about the durability of this thing. I don't think I used that one before either. I want a torch. I want to make sure we've got one of everything that's actually useful. It's like a sledgehammer, what's it called, a woodcutter's axe, and a torch. I feel like at any point in the game they are useful to a point. Like I know some shrines definitely require a torch. Or a sledgehammer. I'm never going to find 900 Korok seeds. The only time I'd ever do it is maybe if I was on stream. Because I don't have the patience. Oh, I'm sorry, Toad. Toad frog. It's a frog, isn't it? Let's get into the semantics and the philosophies of Toad versus frog. What's this? Is this amber? Okay. One of the two materials it could have been. I was right in some way. Let's explore the woods quickly. We haven't got in there yet. I think the woods does a very good job of introducing you to certain things as well. I always love the, like, certain theories, like, where's a really... Where is it? Yeah, this is it. Look, this is... I think this is Nehru's, isn't it? This is Nehru's wisdom. And all throughout this little section we're about to go through, It's like other little bits, like, you know, there's Neru's, then there's, what's it called, Feroz. It's just pretty fun. There are a lot of theories that stem from those as well. I think there's another one as well. Maybe I might be wrong about that. It must be bins. Okay, our sledgehammer broke. There goes wanting one of everything. Also, there's a throwing spear. Oh, nice. That's actually gonna help. Look how nice our trousers look. Damn, we're looking dapper. Is it in this one that there's another one? Yeah, it is. If you can see, I think that's Feroz. Maybe I've got them mixed up, but I think that's Feroz. And then I think somewhere up here, maybe in this other building, is Din's. Could have got that completely wrong. I want to do a little theory on that for a little while, but I never got around to it. Is there another chest in here? Because I can't remember. This is like a precursor to the Hyrule Castle. These two, for some reason, they feel very similar, except one of them has way less enemies that are way easier. Oh. Every time. Every time! Whoa, whoa, we don't need... Jeez. I thought I was going to lose it, I'll be honest. We're going to eliminate all of the bokoblins. They will all die. There's only a couple more areas that I know of that will give us some cool stuff, I think. There's an enemy camp, and then there... In fact, there's a couple enemy camps, and then there's a little mud thing. So we'll go to each of those, and then we'll probably end stream for today. We'll fully explore the Great Plateau. Or at least the best of my ability at the moment. Yes, this is where we need to go. Is that a chest? It's not a chest. It's just a metal rock, isn't it? Yeah, I knew it. Oh wait, oh it goes in here, it's the core. That really threw me off. I was like, dude, why can't I move this? Okay, where is the thing that we need? Oh, we're gonna fight way more of you later in the playthrough. Damn keys. Scanning. It's over near the other shrine, isn't it, I think? Let's take a look. Oh, this... Is this sunrise? Yeah, this is sunrise, isn't it? The sunrise is so cool, even though, you know, the sun is rising at 3:20. Kind of a sunrise for this time. Does look nice, though. That's another chest over there, too. Probably if I missed these off coming out of the Magnesia Shrine. Opal and Amber are really going to help us out later on. When we're scrounging around for money. And we're trying to buy all the outfits and stuff. I will say when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, it's going to be really hard not to rush it, because I guess we're going to be quite in tune with the general, like the core gameplay, like the running and stuff. So it'll be pretty hard to like get out of that rhythm and not just run around everywhere and like, you know, speedrunners will be going around shield surfing everywhere, flying all over the place. It'll definitely make it more fun to watch, because a lot of different people will be approaching it in a lot of different ways. Personally, I'll be going for a very casual approach if I can. I want to make sure that game lasts me at least 200 hours. I want to be able to play that game for 4 years straight, with no other games. I can't remember what's in these. Ice arrows and fire arrows. Oh, is that a reference to Wind Waker? It might be. Alright. I don't think I've ever found that one. That's stupid. Given the length of development, I suspect that they've put a lot of effort into making sure it isn't just like a DLC. It'll be different. Hopefully. Definitely, hopefully. You start off the game with 30, with like 28 hearts or 30 hearts, depending on, you know, which ones you put it into. It'll be insane. I am very interested to see how they're going to get rid of your hearts again. The only thing I can think of is, this is pretty out there. You start the game as a different hero, as the other hero. Or the hero, if there's such a thing. Which means you start off with 3 hearts. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe there's an opening dungeon, and then, sorry, God, Paul, you actually ran into me. Yeah, no, maybe there's an opening dungeon, and then at the end of that is when, is like the first trailer that we saw. And then after that, it opens up like the whole sky exploration thing, and we can swap between the 2 heroes. That'd be kind of cool. Different, for sure. But cool. This is one of the 2 enemy camps I was talking about. In fact, no, this is one of 3 enemy camps. The game keeps expanding. I love it if you actually keep your breath for a while. It would be kind of cool if it's like, I don't know if you've played it, but the start of Metroid Dread, Ganondorf like holds you and just takes away like all of your powers and stuff, all your items, chucks you into the pit, and you start off in a massive cave. That would be cool. That's like the coolest opening to any game at that point. Opens up and it's like when Mario found Sora. Massive pitch black cave, only lit up by a single like little bonfire looking thing. That was cross-save interaction, yeah. Being able to somehow integrate your save into from Breath of the Wild into it would be kind of cool. And I feel like they might have been thinking about doing that when they did the Age of Calamity thing, just to experiment. Why did I just throw my best sword? So we'll definitely see. If you can like actually continue your hero's journey. It'll be fun. Oh. Dude, that guy's stuff went so far. There's definitely some stuff in here, right? Never mind. I was very wrong. Alright, there's one more camp after this, and I think I'll get the glider, and then I'm done. Tomorrow, though, I will stream again. I've been contemplating it for the rest of the stream since I said it, and it'll just be later on in the day. A Breath of the Wild stream, and then next week it's back to Wind Waker, for sure. Triple. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to skimp out. I am going to do as much as possible. Even when it comes to like enemy camps and stuff. I don't know where every enemy camp in the game is, which is kind of a flaw. Because in a lot of my clips, my videos, I end up going to the same camps because I don't know where to go. Which is one of the main reasons why I want to come back and find some more. Having more locations that I can rely on for clips will be really nice. We're going to go down here. This is where I actually wanted to go. But I guess we can quickly run up here. I'm guessing this just leads us back up to that original enemy camp. The fact that this and Mario Odyssey came out in the same year is insane. And the fact that Xenoblade 3, this, and like a billion other games are coming out this year is also crazy. 2 Pokemon games. No 3 PM tweets. But maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow is definitely our last hope. After that, I'm done with hoping until E3. For sure. I think everyone is at that point now. Everyone just starts getting extremely hyped for E3. E3 is always so good. Even last year when it was, I mean, comparatively to other years, the E3 itself, apart from Nintendo's, was pretty lackluster. Oh, it still was so good. I'm kind of sad that Sony's presentations are in September now, like the big one. Because having all of your news for every single like different developer all in 1 year was always so fun to me. All in 1 year, all in 1 month, sorry. Got the Korok. I think I might be missing a few. In fact, I must be because I've not checked the other side of the map that much. But it's still kind of cool. The knows that IGN's here about when we're playing Breath of the Wild 2 in November. I was thinking, well, unless it's delayed to 2023, it's probably right, and I'll be out by then. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Whoa, devil! I was kind of expecting that after a certain point. But there's going to be so many games out. Honestly, I think this year is going to be one of the best for games. Either it will tail 2017 just because of Breath of the Wild 2 not releasing, or it'll be just as good. Good. Either way, oh. In my opinion, the biggest multi-plat game of the year is out already. Elden Ring. But yeah. Let's hope it's not near the Starfield release. Starfield seems like a very cool concept, but I don't know if they're going to be able to actually do it justice. Because it's like saying No Man's Sky was a cool concept. Because it was. And now I don't expect Bethesda to mess up Starfield more than No Man's Sky. But, you know, it is a very tough concept to actually nail down. Dude, how are you alive? The heck? Oi, stay down. Stay. Right, just a little chest in here. Got to 804 Koroks before I'd stop. That's crazy. Just find the last 96, dude. That's a joke. Please don't. Do not waste your... I mean, don't... It's not even wasting your time, because it would be a very large flex to say that you've 100% in this game. Yeah, and also totally into Elden Ring right now. I haven't been able to play it since Monday. I haven't got the time. Even after this, I'm back to what's it called? I'm back to working again. Maybe later. I've got like, I'm probably working for 3 hours now. I'm gonna quickly do a thumbnail after this thing for the video that comes out later. But then after that, I'm gonna work for 3 hours, and then maybe after that, I'll get back into Elden Ring. So I really wanna, because it's so easily like one of my favourite games of all, like top 10 already, and I've played maybe what 20 hours. What? Why did my phone randomly go up in volume? No, wait and see. Space Skyrim will be a game, and I'll probably get it and enjoy it, but I worry it'll be overshadowed a little. Yeah. Space Skyrim. I hope they don't, I mean, thing is, Fallout 76 was such a good concept, but they kind of messed it up a little bit. In fact, no, that's wrong. Fallout 76 was not a great concept, but I was kind of rooting for it. Because they had all, like, the cool little things they wanted to do, like the nuke around the map. But they didn't make the exploration very good, which is people's main issue with that game. But I don't think they'll mess it up as much as Fallout 76, because it's something they'll be more accustomed to. Should we fight the Stone Towers? I want to record the Stone Towers, actually. I never have Stone Towers gameplay. I literally never have Stone Towers gameplay. So, this is going to be the one. Dude, where is this? Oh my god. They really make him not obvious the first time round, don't they? Oh. This tower takes a long time to get down. I don't even think I'm going to have the items. I should have a sledgehammer right now. I actually enjoyed it at launch, but the bugs and server instability killed it for me. Yeah, Fallout 76 was quite fun at launch. It's one of the few games actually back then that I did get at launch. And I had fun with it for a while. But then I got to the end of like my fun and I was like, yeah, it's alright. My son and I still playing No Man's Sky 2. No Man's Sky is much better now. Let me put that out there. No Man's Sky is a lot better now. I actually kind of love No Man's Sky now. I would log on, take over a power plant for fusion cores, spend 20 minutes setting up a defense, leave, then the server goes down. Or... yeah, the servers were really sluggish. We are going to use all of our items on this fight. Dude, wait. We have a chance. We don't have a Spice Bonko bow yet. It's funny that I can get sidetracked so much in this game, to the point where it's been like however many minutes since I said I was going to end. A woodcutter's axe. Is this going to be the best thing to fight him? Let's find out. No. That is a very simple answer. Did we knock him down again? Nice. Okay, now we go back to the Traveller's Sword. We really should have had a sledgehammer for this fight. Because this is what happens when we go. We're going to burn through all of our weapons. So easily. If we get down to like the O with this weapon, we'll be alright. We can parry that, can't we? I'm not going to try it because I am nowhere near good enough at this game. But, cool concept. Whoa, don't shoot. Run away first. Run all the way away. He's gonna go down, isn't he? Oh, when I jump, I thought he was about to throw something at me. Nice. Good. Oh, I'm dumb. Whoa, okay. Come on. Come on. Go, Link. You can do this. Go! nice. This is going to make him fall up. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, we got him down to the O, so we might be alright. Maybe. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat now. I am focusing all of my attention on this. Damn it, that's going to take a lot of durability out of it. We're going to make it, definitely. I would log on to I had poisonous. Oh, I died! Oh, I shouldn't have looked at the chat. I'm sorry, guys. That's my fault. That's my bad. What time is it? I should really be going, but screw it. Let's keep going. Let's fight the towers one more time. I could have had him. Him, them. We do not know. Oh, never mind. We are not fighting towers again. We don't have anywhere near the right amount of weapons for that. We'll come back. We're going to get that guy soon. Okay, we're going to get him soon. I do want these mushrooms. We'll come back next time we have like a semi-durable weapon. I promise. I feel like there's got to be Koroks. Maybe we will end up getting all the Korok seeds in this playthrough. I don't know. With help from chat, maybe. The more viewers, the easier that it will be. But heck, 6 Korok seeds on the Great Plateau? That's not too bad, without knowing where they are. My guess is that there's one either up there or up there. There's bird eggs up here. Korok! Yeah, I got it right. We might just do some Korok hunting, some streams, just to like relax. That'd be kind of fun. In fact, we're going over there first. Oh, there's too many things. I'm getting too sidetracked. This is not going good well. This is going really bad. Oh wait, I just realised I just filmed for 6 minutes. That'd be nice to have in the future though. Oh wow. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever noticed that this is here. Or I probably have, but I've not like used it. It's undercover, just in case it's raining. The designers actually thought of anything. I respect that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever caught one of those. I was just spamming A to try and make sure that I got everything. I don't think I've ever used a summertime butterfly. There are still things I don't know about this game. Amazing. There are definitely things I don't know about this game still. 100%. I haven't even looked at those GameSpot videos they put out every few months. Alright, final thing, we're going to go up to the Temple of Time. And I guess we're going to get all the stuff that's in there, because I think there's a chest in there. Really cool seeing the pots as well, because we don't really see them anywhere else in the game. It's actually crazy how much stuff I could be missing that I just don't know about. It's still streaming trends. I just got back in the rail. I hope you've been having a good time. A very good time. I mean, we're just about to end, like... literally when I get the glider, which is going to be in 5 minutes tops. But... it's been a really fun stream. I always forget when I've not played the game for a while how good the Great Plateau is. I always forget. So playing again always just reminds me, damn, the Great Plateau is pretty good. I should have got that bow way earlier. What's wrong with me? Definitely missing some Korok seeds still, but we can always come back for those. Maybe I will go for all the Korok scenes. That's a dangerous mission to say that I'm actually going to go on, but maybe. You, who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears you've claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for four spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me what it is you desire. I'm going heart container. So you guys are going to hate me for that. I'm going heart container. We're going heart container. Okay. If I'm going to fight that Lionel first time round, I need a heart container. Sure, I might play the Souls games. But do I boost up Vigor in those games? Yes. Yes, I do have a massive HP bar in those games. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Thank you. Let's go and get the glider. Ah! Jesus. Don't scare me like that. Legitimately scared me. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. Right. I'm coming. I'm coming. You just disappear. What a crazy dude. He's a mage. He must be. There's no other explanation. Hey KB. Oh god, why is everyone joining when I'm about to end? I mean, the video comes out in what? How many hours? 2 hours? Wait, is there a Korok seed in the back of here? I don't think I've ever been around the top of this. No? Maybe at the back of this. I always wanted to recreate the Temple of Time in Minecraft. For a while I was actually doing a pretty good job. And then I realised that I should probably be making videos instead of trying to recreate the Temple of Time in Minecraft. Wait, there's a ladder. You learn something new in this game every single day, KB. You already do. That's crazy. Joins the stream, says evening. Instantly. Realisation. How many times did I not use that ladder? Alright, last thing, because I am accidentally doing everything in my power to prolong this stream. There's not a Korok up here, is there? Nah. It's nice that we can rest here, though. There must be a Korok up there, right? Right, guys? Oh, the music here is so nice. I couldn't get up the Citadel on my first playthrough because it was raining for ages. Oh, that was tough. To be honest, I think it took a few playthroughs for me as well. Dude, oh, it just drained all of my stamina for like no good reason. I'm so glad the Temple of Time exists. That was risky. Favourite version of the Temple of Time for you? Now, hello Star Fragment. Dude, that's just like Lake Hylia. Like, it's almost perfectly on Lake Hylia. I would love to say... Ooh, nice. Oh, goodness. Oh, God. Okay. I would love to say it's Twilight Princess. Because it's a dungeon as well. But... maybe I would go with, maybe I'd go with this version, honestly. I think it's the best. This, in itself, is the best opening of any Zelda game, in my opinion. And I also think the Temple of Time being there shows that everything in the world can't be, like, saved like any other games, which I just think is... it's a really cool theme for the game. I've noticed sometimes when I comment about a game on a console I've played, sometimes a person will comment to me about a game I've never heard, obviously when I know what they're on about. People tend to do that a lot because I guess they want to find someone else who's into what they are. Oh, God. I'm seriously screwing this up. Okay, I think we got a better chance this time. This is the one we're not skipping up. Stamina time serves as a very good introduction to the stamina system of the game. It also looks great and gives views of other areas. Yeah, it does. I mean, look at this. The view is arguably cooler than the top of Hyrule Castle. And yes, I am one of those people that would maybe argue that. Same for the tower. That tower. Was it all worth it for a Korok? Oops. I mean, falling and almost dying wasn't, but everything else, yeah. We almost killed every single Bokoblin. I decided to let that camp live, you know, because I'm such a nice guy. But you wish you had that extra stamina now. Yeah, I actually do. Time to listen to King Rome
Well
Boss
done
Fight.
there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I
Whoa.
was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best
For
to
you guys
assume
who
a
weren't here
temporary
earlier,
form.
by the way, I'm going to quickly just put something out there. I am going to be streaming again tomorrow, but it'll be a bit later, so
I
people
think
can
you
join.
are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
How long did it take you to finish the Great Plateau now? So we're 2 hours and 12 minutes
To know
into the
Calamity
stream.
Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an
So about
age
2
long
hours?
past. The
An
Demon
hour
King
of it
was born
actually
into
doing
this
stuff, and
kingdom,
an hour of it
but
just
his
messing around.
transformation into malice created the horror you see now.
Because as I've said to the other people in the stream,
Stories
a lot
of
people,
Ganon
like I'm just
passed
going to do a
from
lot of
generation to
stuff.
generation in the form of legends
As
and
much as I
fairy
can.
tales. But there was
Even
also
as many of the Korok seeds as I can.
prophecy.
Must remember when the heart
The
contains first,
signs
yeah.
of a resurrection of Calamity
Yeah.
Ganon are clear, and the
Master
power
Mode's
to
crazy.
oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant
is one
machines piloted
big
by
machine.
warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path.
This is a very good cutscene.
We selected 4 skilled
Sets up the story
individuals
very
from
well.
across Hyrule
And brings in a
tasked
character
them with
that
the duty of
actually
piloting
doesn't
the
come back
divine
much at all,
beasts.
minus some memories.
With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay,
Nay.
Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
It's always like how the castle sound like it's one of the coolest concept arts. It was like Twilight Princess Castle Town, which I love.
We
Easily my
appeared
favourite
from
castle
deep
town.
below Hyrule Castle, seize control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, turn them against us. The champions lost their lives.
So you could have done more with throughout the game. Yeah.
The Appointed Knight bravely
I think if Zelda's a big part of the next game, which she might be dead for all we know. I mean,
and
she's
thus,
probably not, let's be
the
real.
Kingdom
But
of Hyrule was
if she is, then maybe she still feels guilty about her dad. That'd be quite an interesting
However,
problem.
the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link.
I'm
You
not a
fought
wizard.
valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself.
I don't like Yunobo's voice
Nothing will
acting.
stop him from consuming
like
our
Rose.
land. Considering that
Zelda's
I could
I'm
not
more
save
impartial
my own
to,
kingdom,
but I could see
I
why
have no right to ask
you
this
don't
of
like
you,
it.
Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control
Rome's
over
really
all
good.
4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming
I really
around
like Rome.
Hyrule Castle.
There are certain sections
believe
where
it
Zelda
would be
seems
quite
like it
reckless
sounds
for you
alright,
to
but then
head
others
directly to the
where
castle at this point.
it just doesn't.
I suggest that you make your way east.
Michael
to
is
villages
rough.
in the wilderness.
Michael.
Follow the road out to Kakariko Village.
I think I like Sidon.
There you
Do
will
I like
find
Sidon's
the
voice
Elder
acting?
Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise
Sidon's
location
pretty
of
good,
Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin
There are
summits
certain
of the
characters that
dueling
have pretty good voice
peaks.
acting, and then others that kind of
From
bring it
there,
down.
follow the road as it proceeds north.
Yunobo is just the standout one that I always think of. Because I remember a lot of people just hating Yunobo on release. Go on, here's the paraglider just as I promised. Thanks for telling me your life story now. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Soldier's bow. Get rid of one of our billion Bokobos. Oh, always feels so good. I don't get why people don't like the VA. I think it's fine. I think the voice acting is, overall, I think the voice acting is fine. Completely fine. I think it's just passable. I think some people would definitely blow it a bit out of proportion. But I think certain characters have way better voice acting than others. That's just my take though. I feel like everyone feels different about the voice acting in the game. Would Rome be ticked if you just went back to the Shrine of Resurrection for a quick nap? Yeah, sorry Rome, we're it's gamer hours. That feeling when you finally have the paraglider, oh god, I really felt so much freedom, yeah. Because like from the moment you set out the Great Plateau for the first time, you're kind of like, dude, there's so much stuff around me, but surely they're not just going to railroad me into one area at a time like Pokemon Legends Arceus did. Though still a good game. And then you're like, We've got a paraglider. Woo! We're going back for a quick nap. Or are we? Ah, the Korok isn't here yet. That's hurt my ego. And on that note, I think it's time to end the stream. I'll be playing again tomorrow at the end of the day, so a little bit later. Probably tomorrow from about 7 o'clock, so I think 2 hours 50 minutes from now tomorrow. The people who find it dreadful and say it's the worst thing ever would not enjoy the English dub of Xenoblade 2 at all. No. Right, yeah, so I'm gonna head off. Thanks to anyone who joined the stream, and to anyone who joined late. There is going to be the VOD, obviously, so you guys can rewatch if you want to. Don't feel like you have to, because the video comes out, and you do have to watch that. But yeah, no, I'll see you guys later. Would love to see some of you in the comments of the video. Goodbye. Have a good day. Everyone take care. See you tomorrow, or later if you watch the video. Bye 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 bye.